Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Rooting for Goliath with Doomepitaph. So, this is going to be a much shorter stream than usual, guys. It's, yeah, like, I'm not feeling 100%. I think I'm not yet completely over my sickness for the winter. It's been a crazy time in Belgium, actually. Like, I hear there's a flu epidemic sweeping across the land. More people than usual are getting sick this winter, it seems. Oh, look at that! That's a nice one. 4 death medals. Wow. Is that like a special Deathmobile reward or something? I'd have to check on my Let's Play account for sure. If that's a special reward that everyone gets, I definitely want those 4 death medals on my Let's Play account. Yeah, what we got here? That's useful. Alright, 10k, Ultra Pure Iron. Saves us a trip to the store. Sure, I'll get that. Is that? Oh shit, that's not 130k, that's only 13k. Whoops. Better pick up some more kill coins from the box. So, there have been a couple of changes to Let It Die recently. Some really good changes, to be honest. Finding out that the seasonal events are repeating or recurring, and that we keep our weekly quests adds just a little bit extra to do in the game. Also, it seems they brought back the old chargers that have been removed from the game. That's a good move. Just a few more things, and it'll be a perfect game. Captain Yassi armor. Okay, 1 death medal. I have to check what that's from. You know what would be a cool event for them to add in the game? Like, maybe just a few days a month, adding like a kill coin cost reduction for the kill coin stew. Just to give people something, because I've already taken away the old decal drops for the non-death metal stews. So I'll go have a quick look at the tactical shovel, if that's what it's called. Come on, man.
A masterpiece has been born.
Yeah, pretty much. So the upgrade cost is here. Looks like it moved to 2 war red, going to +2. That's sure. I guess I'll accept that price. Pure aluminium and steel. Pretty easy materials to get. Pretty fun to farm up for the material for the tactical shovel. Your best bet is to revisit the red Jindai floor. And it was fun fighting Jinnai again. It's been a while since I've gone up and kicked her ass. Hello, great. Welcome. Yeah, it's definitely a slow weapon, for sure. Did I get a shovel? Also, I've noticed it seems to break pretty quickly. Oh yeah, no kill coins. Better pick up some kill coins. I think our setup here is for boss kills. This is probably a setup I've been using to take out Red Napalm. No, not Red Napalm. Jindai. I always mix those two up. To shooty ladies. Right. 90,000, 60, 200k, 50k. Yeah, there's enough. I'll definitely be able to take one of these without regret. So which ones do I have? I think I'll take a 50k one and this 40k one. There, that should do it. Pick up a couple of shovels and go and spend them somewhere. There's definitely something I want to test out with the shovel. Let's see, yeah, that looks like good enough to climb the tower with. Got the slashing, blunts, the armor, a poison. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but no, I'm not taking poison. I'll be taking a rage weapon instead. Although, I don't know, man, is the shovel good enough to bring with me already? It's not fully upgraded, so yeah, probably not. Well, nah, the shovel isn't going to be strong enough to bring. I'm going to take a rage weapon instead to the top floors. That'll do much more work.
Oh, welcome back.
So there was a stream recently, Gung Ho stream, and well, it's on Gung Ho channel anyway. So yeah, they announced a bunch of things, showed off some stuff. Like I've seen the footage from the Pale Wind Forceman fight, and it looks to be interesting. Kind of like a circus show. Gonna be one heck of a fight. Right, so let's see. Shovels. Yeah, I'll purchase the cheapest shovel just to show off the moves. And I'll take a bowling crusher, eh? Yeah, I wonder what the boss is gonna be weak to. Could have a look at the Forceman gear and see what we've already got. Not really. Like, the... I don't really, yeah, I don't really put that much thought into the Forcemen before they're released. Like, when they're out, I kind of just figure that I'll probably have something to deal with them. But I guess we could have a little think on it now. Like, I was very wrong about a couple of things on Black Thunder. Like, yeah, I expected him to be weak against, what was it, Blunt? No, there was, oh, damn, I had this idea about the different Forcemen. So let's see, we got our armor here. Damn, there's too much stuff. I can't even see where the armor is. I haven't slept well. I haven't got my 8 hours last night, so I'm a bit out of it. Let's see. So white steel is weak to pierce. Red napalm. Oh yeah, it was red napalm that got me completely confused as to what to expect for Forcemen, because you kind of notice a trend from zones to zones what the armors seem to be good at, and I noticed from the armor you'd find in War Ensemble Zone that they're all weak to slashing and strong to pierce, or at least most of them are. It's a trend with the area. Hello Pikachu, welcome. So yeah, I completely guessed wrong on Red Napalm, and since then I don't know. I don't know if I should be making any guesses or predictions to Forceman. It is the 4th though, so they kind of threw a curveball with Red Napalm, but maybe it is possible to discover a trend. I guess you could theorize that the weaknesses or resistances that we haven't seen yet should be available on the last Horseman. So we've got a weakness to pierce and a strength to blunt. With Red Napalm, weakness to blunt, strength to pierce, so the opposite of White Steel. And then let's have a look at Black Thunder. A strength to slash and a weakness to just about everything else. Alright, so the opposite of that would be weak to slash and strong to pierce and blunt? Question mark? It could be. I hope it is, because I've got that thing leveled up. Just I definitely hope it's something that that I don't need to still level. Let's see. Right. So Black Thunder armor. Yeah. I guess you could take a look at the other milk things and see what trend they've got. Well, this is a milk armor. It's weak to slashing and it's a little bit strong to blunt and pierce. So yeah, that is the opposite of Black Thunder. Black Thunder is strong to slashing and a little bit weak to the other two elements, or the other two damage types. So it would definitely fit with milk if that armor was weak to slashing, but a little bit strong to pierce and blunts, which would also make it a decent armor, because Black Thunder, sheesh, use that against anything that isn't sharp, and you'll get your ass kicked. Oh my god, imagine that. The chainsaw, I actually have it leveled up slightly. Where is that thingamajig? There it is. I often show this one off as an example of oh my god resources, because take a look at that. This is definitely one of the weirdest resource costs, and kind of one of the more difficult upgrades items in the game, I'd say. For the normal armor and weapon, not counting those crazy Forceman armors and the Death Scythe. So 6 bullet, 11 mineral oil, 8 dot arms red, and 6 aluminum alloy 7075, which was back before the 40 plus existed. So yeah, that's also the reason this isn't fully upgraded yet, because no way am I spending all that on that for that 50 damage increase. Nope. Well, now's your chance. If you don't have any of those blueprints, they've reinstalled those chargers, so everyone can get that gear they've been missing out on. Well, if that would be the case, I already have a decent milk set upgraded, kind of upgraded. I was working on the Hell Slugger because I think it looks cool and it gets pretty strong. Would there be anything else I could use? The Raging Bull armor? Maybe? I don't have that much upgraded for armor sets, actually. I'm doing pretty bad. Like, I was thinking about it the other day. If I even had one armor set for each area upgraded yet, and the answer would be no, very much no. I've only got the Night Raider fully maxed out, and that would be War Ensemble. For Milk, I was doing okay. Where's that thing? There it is. Hell Slugger. I was working on the Hell Slugger. That was the armor set I was using to climb from 40 to 50 when I was saying, hey, why waste money on Forceman gear? Yeah, you can go up with this gear as well. Hey, it's easy. And then I had a few runs in a row where I got my ass kicked, where I accidentally didn't dodge the Dragon Blaster Sword S and lost my armor's half durability on one floor. So yeah. I tend to play much worse when I don't have a couple of... I'm a tightrope walker. I need the net below me to be able to to play any kind of good. Because if the net's not there, I know I'm just going to fall down. Splatter 13. The hat's cool. The chest I'm not sure about, but when I see the legs, it's just the sandals, then I think, yeah, that's the only... I like the name, and the hat is cool, so the legs definitely put me off wanting to build that set, actually. Great. Well, I hope the Hell Slugger is good. I think I went for something... I had to look on the Japanese wiki and checked how high defense rating things tend to get. So if anyone's wondering, when Tier 4 armors were released, I was kind of thinking that all the armors were gonna kind of balance out to have roughly the same armor rating. Because the Tier 3 sets all kind of had roughly the same level of armor. They all balanced out towards the end. Give or take 100 or so, or a few, you know, a low difference in defense between the Tier 3s. But when Tier 4 arrived, I thought, yeah, all this armor is going to be roughly as strong as each other. So I might as well just pick whatever I think looks cool. Use the Death Burner. Well, he is on ice, maybe he's weak to fire. So yeah, the Driller Killer mask, the Driller Killer set was something I thought is going to be my first set I'll upgrade for Tier 4, because that looks pretty cool. Little did I know, it becomes one of the weaker sets for Tier 4, so you can pretty quickly realize that. If you look at the Driller Killer Body Plus, at +2 it's only at 2100, which is, compared to, let's just say, the Steel God Apron, which is Tier 3, it's just like a few hundred difference, and then you're already looking at this and thinking, oh no, what did I do? Yeah, experimenting, yeah. I may just ignore videos this time and and not on like a few days after the Forceman comes out, you just Google how to defeat Pale Wind, and then you get like the ultimate tactic. So it's, you know, I guess it's pretty lazy. It's a trap that I fall in as well, and then there's like the best way of dealing with something. And why deal with a challenge any other way when there's the best, most efficient, most easy way ready for you? Why would you make your life hard on yourself? It's like going against White Steel with the Muramasa back in the day. You know, I've seen people do it. It was how I tried to take him on at the start and failed miserably. And I've seen really skilled people do it without hardly getting hit. It's just, it takes much more skills. So yeah, we've decided that Pale Wind is going to be weak to slashing, but strong to blunt and piercing. Elemental resistance is, no one cares about that. That can all be neutral. So yeah, the armors I have for War Ensemble would be Knight Raider, fully leveled. For Milk was the Puncher, Slugger, Hell Slugger. Yeah, I always mix that up with the other armors. There's Hitter, Puncher, Slugger. Ugh, so many synonyms. Always gets confusing. So for Dot, I've got the Steel God Apron Plus. So that's, I guess you could say, my favorite Dot armor to upgrade. It's also one of the first armors in the game that I wanted to fully upgrade. What else is there? So we've got Milk, War Ensemble, and I guess for Candlewolf, the last Paladin set was one armor set that I'd love to fully upgrade. Or the Fencer. I guess we've got Fencer now too, so yeah, that'll be another cool one to fully upgrade. Yeah, TDM or a must. Weapons though. Like, what are they really good at? What are they good for? They've got fast attacks, so you can kind of hit and run, kind of. You've got the forward lunge, but in PvP, I'm not sure if it's the best. This isn't the best, by the way. This is just, I was not in the TDM mood when when the end of the season was there, so I didn't play TDM to get the best weapon. Anyway, probably it's about time to go and do something. So I purchased one of those. I guess I could get one of these too. Why not? I had that for climbing. Better get the decals sorted. Yeah, I've only got one piece of Fencer armor on this account. Only the chest, I believe. So I still gotta get the other two pieces and then I can finally start working on that. You're gonna get everything in the game to tier 4, huh? Well, good luck. Okay, go and equip you on that side, and you can go here somewhere. Just checking. Got more than enough equipped. Yeah, that should do. The decals are good for now. I'll change those out in a minute. I do like the shovel. It's a bit slow, but it's interesting that it's got that that charge attack as well. This one. So yeah, it's a cool weapon. I'm not sure if I like its durability. It seems to break really quick. Alright. I have to bring one shroom to deal with the hater. I want to get a hater stuck so I can use a charge attack on him. I haven't really used the shovel at its max, you know, leveled up. I do want to level it up completely though, so I can see what it does at full, you know, as good as it gets. Seems to get a pretty high damage. Like I've got a +1 of its tier 4 version, and it's already at like 4,700 damage. So +4. I'm guessing it's more than 5,000 damage, which would make it the strongest physical weapon in the game, like a close range weapon. No, it's not that bad, but you can... I'd have to I'd have to use it side by side. You know what? I'm gonna not use the strong shovel, and I'm gonna, before we go up, try and compare the shovel with a weapon you know is reliable, the Dragon Buster Sword S, and I compare those two and see how much hits each can do. Not gonna completely destroy the weapon, but you know. Come on. So we got any place we can I guess floor 4. Oh. There we go. You definitely need to time your attacks with the shovel for sure. You know what? I think it's like, I've always liked super damaging weapons, super heavy weapons in hack and slash games, you could say. Like Dark Souls, I always go for the over-the-top ultra great sword. Just because, you know, it's more fun that way. You have to be able to you have to overkill something for 5 times its health pool, otherwise the game's not fun. And splat. Not sure if that's a lot of damage. 50,000. Critical, just a swing was 32,000. What does it have? 700. Okay, 29. So I guess you deal double the damage of a regular swing with a charge attack. Anyway, at the moment, who can say really? Oh yeah, I have Monster Hunter World already. I picked it up, and I'll be playing it. I don't know, maybe not straight after the stream, because Friday's a really important day on Let It Die. There's a lot of easy farming options open. I may farm some beasts for a little bit. Got you with the tip of the shovel. Bam. Well, it is one-handed, so I guess it does lose out on some damage potential there compared to the rake DK. For sure, the rake also a charge attack. But it is interesting to see the shovel also has a charge attack, so we've got a few charging weapons, so it's not just the rake which is the odd one out. So, is there anyone who's missed out on some of the earlier charger armors and is happy they brought them back and is planning to farm up their gear? If you lead the what is it, the Silent Sniper armor, good luck with that one, because Candlewolf is an annoying place to farm chargers, and you got a whole bunch of them. Yeah, it's definitely something that can be that should be checked out. Like if you can make the shovel as strong as the thingy, the rake, somehow, because its damage does seem to go higher, doesn't it? I mean, I don't have the rake fully upgraded, but how much has the rake got fully upgraded? Because I forgot. Oh, congrats, Pikachu. Was that the last piece of armor you were missing? Yeah, I know people were missing... There are people who are just missing, like, some bits of the armor because they they experience the forceman before actually realizing that you know that they've got a whole set, or like just not farming it out completely before they got removed. Well, anyway, we've cleared one floor and the shovel is almost at half health, so I'm gonna go back to the shop. Gonna get a Dragon Buster Sword S, and we're gonna go and kill some things and then compare. I think I'll clear out floor 4 one time with each weapon, and that'll be a good marker. 1 minute, guys, someone's at the door. Not really expecting anyone, so I'll go check. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I think it was just someone who locked themselves out because they were ringing everyone. Oh, the Jackal blueprints. Screw those guys. I'm not killing the Jackals 300 times to get their underpowered crappy gear. I'll wait for the good Jackals with the good gear, and I'll farm them. I was really lucky to get the Jackal Z set though, like the full set, when I got it.
Oh, it's you.
Right. So where is that Dragon Buster Sword S? There it is. I haven't bought that one in a while. This might be the... You guys might be witnessing the last Dragon Buster Sword S I ever buy. Because I usually don't... I mean, now that the green one is available, I'll probably be buying that for everything I'd usually tackle with the Dragon Buster Sword S. But for now I'm just purchasing it because it's got a pretty good durability to it. You can get lots of kills with this thing. Then I'll equip the other shovel. Hold on. Just have a look at the durability difference. So that one's 1701, 1470, 1792. Oh, that's weird. The Dragon Buster Sword S has got a different durability from other weapons at +4. What a curious thing. I know the Dragon Buster Sword S lasts for a long time, but I didn't know it had more durability in number than other +4 4-star tier 4 thingies. Yeah, I'm gonna buy a healthy shovel. Actually, I just noticing that this one has got a much lower number for durability than what it should end up at. So I'm gonna get one a lower grade, so I know it's +4, so I have a decent test.
Welcome.
Oh, look at that. The Dragon Buster Sword S Re has a durability of like 2 times as much as the normal Dragon Buster Sword. And then some. Damn. Interesting. Yeah. I hope it stays available for those, you know, those green points, those recycle points. Because there have been some armors in the hernia that have been temporary. There's the ones with the wings and the electric shocks and stuff. So, but the Dragon Buster Sword S-Re has been available throughout since it was made available, and so has the clay armor. So I really hope they're just going to build up a little assortment of options for people there, and they're just going to stay and you know, accumulate. I know the clay set has got a lot more durability than regular armor, but I haven't got it, and I have no plans of getting it because it's ugly, so I don't want it. Right. Anyway, I'm definitely not comparing it with the DBSS Re over here, because you can just clearly see that it's more durable than anything else. But I will test it in a sec against the Dragon Buster Sword. Now, where is that thing? There, you purchase it, and should be good to go. Too bad we don't have the second tier at least, because yeah, I did a video a while back, like trying to check the durability of weapons, and I tested. Just 1 second, guys. Someone's at the door. Be right back. Right. Sorry for the interruption, guys. There was just some people going around for some charity or something. Let's see. So, on we go. Comparing the durability of the shovel versus the durability of the DBSS. Floor 4. Yeah, bad timing though, because it's just when I'm streaming. Yeah, I wonder how the fight is gonna go against Pale Wind, because there's no way to hide anywhere, is there? And there's all those traps. So is that an indication that it's going to be a much easier fight? Like you're going to expect a lot less damage? Because there's so much dangerous obstacles and stuff. That machine. Okay, so just gonna clear out this floor with the Dragon Buster Sword, and then I'll be going up the escalator, back down again, clearing it out with the shovel, and comparing the difference. I'm sure different types of attacks will do different amounts of durability damage to the weapon. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it was just a weapon that took a lot of durability damage. What are you wearing? Nothing particularly deadly. Oh yeah. Cat Eye is gonna be quite important if we can't hide anywhere. Yeah, well, as I was mentioning earlier, I was trying the sword types weapons out for durability, and I noticed a substantial difference between the fire sword, like the Grade 2 sword, and the Dragon Buster Sword S. The Grade 2 sword lasted like 100 hits less than the Dragon Buster sword, so I've got a video on it somewhere on my channel. But the fire sword, the first grade, I mean the tier 2 of the sword, really breaks a lot quicker than the Dragon Buster sword, so who knows, maybe the shovel when it's maxed out it'll be decent, but I'm not sure on that yet. Yeah, longsword S. This is a pretty good floor to farm out the quests, if you guys are still on it. The 1000 kill quest. There's still someone running around here. Alright, so that direction now. Whoops. Yeah, I've been playing some Terraria as well, and that's just a really fun game. It's crazy what you can do in Terraria. Just you're really only limited by your imagination. Saw some videos on farming all kinds of things, and a video of someone who had an infinite lava, honey and water pool using wires and pumps and actuators and weird stuff like that. And just goes to show how far you can get into that game. It's kind of a game with a lot of depth to it as well. Yeah, it's crazy. It really is. It's also got a progression system, very addictive. It's one of those games you can kind of lose time on. I think I mentioned it last stream. You can really lose days playing that game, just not realizing how much time is passing, but it keeps you busy doing things. There's constantly feedback and constantly more incentive to keep doing things. Like you've got the day cycle, the day-night cycle, and then the traveling guide, the daily fishing quest, all those events that can just pop up, and yeah, they keep you busy in that game. I wonder how well it did for the sales on PS4, because I know the December they released a console release for Terraria on PS4. The 1.3 update is finally for console users. I think this year as well for Xbox. Before I've been playing it on the PS Vita a lot. but that one's stuck at the 1.2.4 update because the hardware isn't strong enough to get any further versions or updates on the Vita, I believe. It was a really cool game. Don't know exactly how far into it I got, but I got decently far into hard mode. Did some kind of pumpkin event, and that's just about as far as I got, I believe. So this is one floor completely cleared, and the DBSS is at just about half durability. It's almost depressing how quickly regular weapons and armor break in this game. Free games. Other free games. I know there's more and more free games available nowadays. I guess there would be a lot of MMOs free to play. I'm never playing MMOs again, though. I told you guys. That's I'm not. I don't want to get that invested in any game in the future. It's just too. It's a substitute for real life MMOs. Very dangerous. The shovel? Good question. Huh. Not really that many. I think I got it all. I think I got the shovel blueprint from one weekly quests handout. I don't know if that's really lucky or if it's rare or not. But yeah, I ended the TDM week at Platinum 1, and one of the golden bags was the shovel. You got yours from a silver bag, DK? I didn't know that could even drop from a silver bag. Anyway, I've got to be killing the enemies now with the shovel. Come on, guy. You always have one screamer who hesitates while the other guys are taking shots at you. I'm gonna stick to using just the R2 attack, by the way, because I got a feeling the R1 spin to win is gonna do a lot more durability damage. Not sure actually if the golden bags are worse than they used to be. Well, the DBSS Re is definitely something to aim for. I mean, if you've got just the Dragon Buster Sword S so far, you should be able to defeat Black Thunder using that. It's quite possible. And, you know, overconfidence. If you have a stronger weapon, you'll put less effort into the fight, and thus the fight may end up being just as difficult for you as it was with the weaker weapon, because with the weaker weapon you don't overestimate your enemy and you put more effort in. But yeah, if you do put in the effort and you do have a good fight, the DBSS Re can make it even easier. Any tips? Well, I'd love to go and fight him now, but I don't. He's not available on the day that I stream. But yeah, I'd say very much capitalize on when he gets stunned. After taking a bit of damage, you'll get stunned, and you'll see that he's taking a breath, and he takes a lot of extra damage then, so much so even that you can have a terrible fight and capitalize on when he's stunned to still turn the tide of the fight. So I'd say stay aggressive, focus on using the rage moves on, well, you know, the strategy with the sword counters. That's the only one I know really to beat him, but it's pretty good. Learned it from Pimco 281 Minecraft. Anyway, yeah. Stay aggressive, go in with rage, use the slow, eat all the stuff, and then start on your counterattacks straight away. When you're able to eat. You're able to eat after he does his slow spinning attack. When he shoots off a Medusa, you can often eat safely. And definitely you can eat safely when he's doing his rage move, or, well, not his Medusa rage move. When he's doing his staff rage move, you can definitely eat. Is there another time? Oh yeah, when he's doing a stomp, you can also sometimes get an eat in there. And then there's certain priorities, like I can't check chat for a minute, guys, because I'm focusing on I'm trying to visualize the fight for Black Thunder. So yeah, priority is keep on going fast. Constantly rage move. Never stop rage moving. You don't have to wait for the beneficial effects to get your rage moves in. Just constantly be using rage moves on him, because if you play too defensively, you'll find out you'll run out the timer and die. If you can spare a death metal or two, or if you're going into the fight expecting to use a death metal, definitely make sure to eat rage before you die. If the timer is going to run out and you can do nothing else, try and eat something that will completely rage you up, so you're ready to get started strong when you go back in. Getting poisoned is a positive thing during the fight, because you can actually proc the counter attack of the DBSS or DBSS Re on the poison ticking damage. So you can actually get a counter attack off on the Buster Sword while the Black Thunder is in his fatigued state and taking double extra damage. So that is going to take a heavy hit of damage if you're poisoned and he's stunned. If you can get a rage move in, then man, that's gonna do some serious work for you. That can change the way the fight goes completely. Like if you have 5 rage, you're poisoned and he gets stunned, it's almost a GG for you then, because you can get 2 rage moves in, and you're gonna see his health go down like crazy. You'll probably take like a fifth of his health in just the fire tick alone, and that's not counting the 2 heavy hits you just hit him with. But yeah, he gets in a stunned state because of taking damage. Also, I think I'm not 100% how it works. I just know that after I kick his ass a bit, he'll definitely get stunned. He may get stunned depending on just how active he is. After some attacks he does, he might get stunned, but I'm not 100% on that. I think that might be another way that it works. So yeah, there's a list of priorities in the fight. Priority number 1, have a live stream buff active on you. That's priority number 1. Priority number 2, be at full health. Priority number 3, be at least enough rage to have a rage move ready. And those are your priorities. So if any of those are not fulfilled, definitely, get those done ASAP. I'll show you in a minute the decal and the F-bag setup I bring. Yeah, sometimes I find it unfortunate that the Forcemen are not available on... are they available on Fridays? No, they're not. No. Yeah. I'd love to have them available on Friday, because I wouldn't mind showing them off or fighting them on stream. Though I'd probably lose, because I'd probably run out the timer trying to explain things. But I've made a point of putting as much videos on my channel fighting the Forcemen, almost to such a degree that you could call it spam. So you could check out some of my Forcemen videos. Black Thunder's in there quite a few times. I do like fighting Black Thunder. Find it a fun fight. So yeah, what do we end up with? An almost broken shovel and versus a almost half broken Dragon Buster sword. So yeah guys, unfortunately the shovel does take a lot more hits to its durability per attack than the Buster sword, which is pretty strong. For durability, it does seem to be stronger than other things. Actually, even the number shows that it's stronger than other weapons at +4, oddly enough. So I'm gonna go back to the waiting room and show off the setup. The fire baton, the best weapon in the game. Well, it's definitely an annoying weapon to go up against in TDM if you get hit by it. Yeah, Darker Woods definitely has some good ones for Red Napalm too. Very good tactics there. Righto. Okay, so I'm just gonna show off the decals that I use for Black Thunder.
Hello, Eva. Are you sure? Are you 100% sure?
So, I don't really have that much damage increasing decals, so you should be able to get all of these.
Are you sure?
Just gonna set it up right now. You, wolf.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
Right. It's actually getting cold in here. I'm gonna go and turn the heating on quickly. There, that should do it. So, I have the Super Alloy. I actually used this one for Red Napalm too. I know it only deals damage until they reach that threshold of 70% HP, but you can be assured that your first few hits will be extra heavy hits with that. Like, I'd definitely substitute that for the barbell if you have it, but I don't, so I use that. For Red Napalm, it's almost like Red Napalm, but slightly different. For Red Napalm, I'd use 2 sluggers in these 2 empty, I guess, damage increasing slots. And for Black Thunder, I'd use Dual-Wield Master.
Are you sure?
I heard this is stronger than any other buff you can get because it increases the attack when using the same one-handed weapon in both hands. Apparently it works on the slashing portion of the attack as well as the fire portion, because it just says increases attack. Well, if you use a slashing damage increase, where is that thing? Oh, there it is. increases the attack of slashing weapons. I've heard that it only increases the slashing portion of the Dragon Buster Sword, and not the fire portion, so... but still.
Are you sure?
It would look something like this that I'd use. So increased attack of slashing, increases dual wield. I'd use the second dual wield master, but I don't want to spend the mushrooms on it. So I know I've got 15, but it costs gold skill shrooms to get, so I don't want to spend those. So I'll use all premium. So increased damage, rage gain, and critical strike chance. Wolf means you can have, you can use the grilled mushroom. And you don't have to use rare mushrooms for a rage. Yep. And the death bag, I actually got a little, I got a screenshot on my computer next to me here with the setup for the death bag. Because I've got a terrible memory.
The secret of my success. The secret of my success. The secret of my success.
Yes, believe in the power of mushrooms. Black Thunder, Nightmare. Is this the one?
The secret of my success. The secret of
yeah.
my success. The secret of my success.
Roughly like that. Right,
Without
so the death
mushrooms,
bag.
There's no glory. There's nothing. There's no love. Nothing makes sense.
Just gonna drop some of these things that I'm not gonna need. Should I keep that? I'm just gonna throw that away. This is what we're going up with. You can also be thrown away, and so can you, although, no, I'll put that in the bank. I'm gonna make 2 piles, and hope I don't get a random disconnect and lose all this stuff. That would be unfortunate. Okay. Alright. So I think there's some kind of rule of 3 going on here, because there's pretty much 3 of many things that you should bring with you for Black Thunder. So, the weapons, I bring 2 of those. I used to bring the Dragon Buster Sword S before I had these, but now that I have these, well, yeah, no, extra damage, more kick in his ass quicker. One of these, which would be the weapon you use to clear the floors with, getting to him, because you have to get through 2 floors to reach him, and that can be a pain in the ass. 3 bits of armor, and bear in mind the armor has to be a Candlewolf type, because you get a boost to Candlewolf things. You get a boost to Candlewolf weapons and armor during the fight. The, you know, what's it called? The toll machine actually mentions it when you pay the price to fight him, that you get a buff to Candlewolf equipment. So the swords, Candlewolf, and armor, also Candlewolf. So, that's good. It's still alive. So I used the Berserker helmet, which is Candlewolf armor. I've got it maxed out, and it does plus 14% more strength, so that'll increase your damage. The fighter I'm using also is a striker, 6-star, which has been re-rolled until she had 30 strength. Well, the good thing about the Forcemen is you'll gradually get their gear in hard mode if you keep fighting them in hard mode. So if you don't have his armor yet, I'd say keep fighting him in hard mode until you've got at least his chest and his legs. And it's not that bad because you've got the weekly quests for the, you know, the resource. Alright, there we go. Yeah. I forgot part of my setup is actually lying in the pool of things I'm going to bring to the top floor. So, yeah, I think some people actually purchased this thing here to deal with him, the clay figurine. But there's a couple of tier 4 things you can use now against him. You got the last paladin, so right. So the armor, and then the shrooms. Take out. You can use a slow mungus or a cat eye, but for nightmare I definitely recommend using slow mungus if you've kept any. Slow mungus will be a big help when cat eye takes your health. It can really mess you up. You have to take a bit of damage to counterattack him, and that can take you past the life room, unfortunately, if you've already taken damage from the cat eye. Let's see, other mushrooms, free attack shrooms. Where are they? Here they are, free of these. Free rage, free life, and all the rest healing. So the rage, I don't have mouse shrooms, just pretend these are mouse shrooms. Oh wait, I do have mushrooms. Never mind. I actually picked up some mushrooms, it seems. I'm always out low on mushrooms for some reason. Umbrella shroom. Surely you mean pumpkin shroom. Life and healing. So take out life shroom. I should have some of those. 1, 2. Where are they? Oh man, they need to be converted. Okay, I guess I'll take out one of you and kill you, turn you into a life shroom. And after that, healing. Come on. Okay. Healing thingies. Do I have any? No, I don't. I guess I'll take these guys out as, you know, just to show off healing, full healing. For hard modes, you can deal with using half barb meat portions for the fight, but for nightmare mode you really need to full heal, because sometimes you won't, the fight would never go perfect as you want, and sometimes you will end up healing when you're not safe and you'll be taking damage while you're trying to heal. And having full heal versus half heal will be the difference between life and death if he actually manages to still get a hit in while you're healing. Come on. Because if he gets a hit in while you're healing and you're using a half portion, what the hell, man? Are you gonna troll me? For some reason my my ultimate move is not hitting him. Bad positioning. You. I'm gonna buy a gun and shoot you to death, I swear to God. Okay, got him. Oh, cook this thing. Oh, gotcha. Mushroom. Okay, so the rule of threes, 3 weapons, 3 pieces of armor, 1 slow, or cat eye, or umbrella rib, but umbrella rib is the worst of the options you could choose for nightmare, especially if you're still trying to get all the gear. 3 rage, 3 life shroom, 3 attack. So you'll be buffing up using this at the start of the fight, one of these, and these. And it's best to move to the shrooms you're gonna be eating while you're still eating something, because the moment something is 8, the shroom lineup sometimes shuffles around a bit and confuses you. So while you're eating the first one, quickly get to the next one you're gonna eat. Eat those 3, one of these, and you're good to go. You should start the fight with full rage, and you've got Wolf, so each of these should be all your rage, and you should make good use of those. Have I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so you've got these 6 spots. If you feel like you're not doing enough damage, you can, you know, use this last spot for another mushroom for more rage. If you're not, like, if you're taking too much hits, you can use it for healing. You know, you can, it is up to you if you need more healing or if you need more rage to deal with him. But the live streams, it's also up to you. If you feel like you're gonna get your ass kicked, definitely take free. So yeah, this is the setup. And while climbing to him, don't use the hats if you're using the Berserker hat and his gear, because the hat will get broke with all that armor breakage going on. I usually equip it at the end when I'm at him. Then equip these guys like so, and get those sorted. And then of course have your selection on the thingy-bob, and then yeah, you're ready to start fight. Yeah, let's kick his ass. Anyway, yeah, like I've said it before in the comments somewhere in one of my videos, like people have said, why not take this guy out using a different type of weapon? Forcemen are really, you know, annoying with the entry fee. If they didn't have a cost to enter, and also they weren't available on special days and had you know, some time to get to, I definitely give them a shot with other builds. But yeah, I got a feeling the most efficient ways to deal with Black Thunder are already known. Red Napalm, yeah, like she's weak to the Bowling Crusher. How much more damage are you really gonna get than, you know, turning invisible every cycle and spamming her with the rage move? I don't see anything doing more damage than that. Honestly, it's like the most one of the more strong physical damage dealing options in the game. No, Black Thunder is not forgiving, but just know that if, you know, you don't have to get hit by a lot of his attacks to get a counter attack in. You're gonna be not taking damage from one of his moves where you're getting the counter in, so you kind of have to put yourself in front of a moving truck there and take some hits. You know, you're gonna be hit by you're going to be hit by some of his combo hits because you're standing there to take the to get the counter attack. But yeah, it'll only take like 1 or 2 counter moves with the Dragon Buster Sword to get him taking a lot of fire damage and getting stunned. So yeah, you can get in there, rage him. If you took too much damage, you've got that healing items for a reason, and the fight can really go very quick once you get him stunned. If you don't have rage and he's stunned, just do 1 or 2 free hit combos with the Dragon Buster, and yeah, it really make sure you respect the priority. Be full health, have rage, and only then you're ready to go in and counter attack. If you take damage, go back out, full heal, and then go back in, rage some more. Let's see, yeah, that should do it. Yeah, good to go. Yeah, it's possible. Anyway, I got a lot of videos on Black Thunder on my channel. Just, you know, search for Black Thunder and check a couple of things. Poison, that's a big thing that can be helpful. Get poisoned and use the fact that you're poisoned as a trigger for the counterattack, because there's certain times when he's open when you wouldn't think you could get a good counter, like his ground stomp attack that actually does like 1 point of damage to you, or it'll trigger your Dragon Buster Sword counter. So if you're at 5 points of rage, that's 1 point too many, so you can actually take that ground stomp and counter attack it. And if you time it properly, you can get out of there without getting a single hit, so that's a safe counter moment. Also, being poisoned means that you can counter attack at any point. So if you're at the, let's say you're at the rage phase, he'll get rage 2 very quickly, so he'll be spamming his rage moves. If he does the staff rage move, the Vajra of Light rage, and he'll be standing on the floor, and you've got rage enough, then you can get in some rage moves while he's just sitting there doing his rage move. And yeah, there's you notice there's quite a lot of options open to get damage in with him. I think we're good to go, almost. Just need to get back out a healing life thingy bob. There it is. Alright, we should be good to go. There we go. Got the kill coins. I'm just gonna have a quick look what resources it costs to upgrade that shovel again.
Welcome.
Only thing stopping me from upgrading the murderous rake is the walnut. Which is a silly thing. That's the reason I'm not upgrading it. Looks like it costs a bit of ultra pure too, so I should probably pick that up when I find it. I don't think I'll pick it up on the way. I'm sure the reward room will just be full of that stuff, so I'll just pick it all up there, knowing that I need it. Oh yeah, we did upgrade it at the start of the stream. Never mind.
Come
Well,
back anytime.
off we go then. So with the hardcore haters, oh no, there's always something I overlook. This time it's the decals.
For you, fellow believer in the power of the mushroom.
I don't know if I've made that mistake on stream yet, but I've definitely made the mistake of going up with the wrong decals. Like terrible decals,
Are you
not a
sure?
single damage increasing
Are you
decal.
sure? Are you sure?
I think I went up with my
Are you sure?
collecting build, which would look
Are you sure?
something like this. Just gonna try and recreate it. Kind of a build that I run around
Are you
to
sure?
collect materials. Treasure hunter.
Are you sure?
Don't know what's in here. It could be. There it is.
Are you 100% sure?
Something like this. I was going up the tower like this once when I forgot to change my decals for the tower
Are you
for top floors.
Are you sure?
Man, that was annoying. That was terrible. It was a bad run. I gotta say, it went really bad. I ended it
Are
quickly
you sure?
on the lowest floor possible. I don't think I died, but yeah, didn't go well. What do I need here? Dodging? Dodging. Oh, there you go.
Are you sure?
Not actually. I'm not actually sure. I think there might be better things, but hey. Yeah, there's
Are
more
you sure?
dodging. And now, double giant killer.
Are you sure?
Veneer planks. The floor just before the scratch floor is a veneer plank floor. It's not in rotation today.
Are you sure?
I'll check my single floor material lists. Where is it? Huh. I know there's
Come again.
definitely some floor that has it. Yeah, I'm sure someone will tell you. I can't find my single material floor list for the 1 to 10. Is this it? Damn it, no, it's not. Oh, here it is. I've worded it differently. I said below 10 instead of from 1 to 10. Well, of course I can't find it. Where is it? Cloth, copper, wood, Jotunjima, floor 5, wood. Is Jotunjima available? There it is. Jotunjima, that's a wood floor. Well, there's something. Anyway, here we go. Ready? No, I'm not ready. I haven't equipped the thing I just bought. Ugh. Gotta get my head screwed on right.
Oh, I've been waiting for you. Hello, Eva, the power of the mushroom.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not snail day today. If you don't need to farm it now, wait till tomorrow. Because tomorrow is a really good day for veneer plank. If you're upgrading something that costs like 10 every upgrade, just wait till tomorrow. Because there's a floor available tomorrow that's extremely good for veneer plank. It's pretty low down and it's a small floor. It's got 4 spawns or something like that. It's around where Kami Ikudoi is, and it's just under the scratch tuber floor, if you know what I'm talking about. The floor with like 20 scratch tubers on it. It's available on Snail Day. It's got a... I don't know what it's called. Have I written it down here? No, I haven't written it down. The list is too long. Can't really... can't really try and... what am I doing? Go and equip that stupid thing. Jesus.
Oh, how
Yeah, exactly, Pikachu. I'm not all there today. Come on. There's that thing. Yep. It's one of these. There you are.
Are you sure?
Yes. We're prepared. Okay, let me out.
Here, come again.
Yeah, alright. Good to go. So, 1 or 2 runs to 46 or so. See how fast it goes. Well, we're traveling out. Of a quick look on this list. See if it shows the name. Actually, I'd recommend everyone to actually keep a couple of screenshots of Tectonic Terror, for instance, and a screenshot for every tower rotation. So you've got a good reference. So I've got some tower rotations taken here. So tomorrow is Golden Snail Day, and it's rotation 2. So I'm quickly gonna open tower rotation 2, give it a quick look, check the name of that floor. The wikis also refer to them as numbered rotations. There's 4 rotations on the wiki, and I think there should actually be 5 rotations, because Friday is a different layout from Sunday and Wednesday, with the Forceman being added. Sunday and Wednesday have kind of taken a change from the normal rotation. 4, I believe it is, rotation 4, the Forceman days. Okay, so the floor you're looking for, which is pretty good for veneer plank, is Shimi Mariko. It's up from Tamata, and it's just under Heimojima, which is the great scratch farming floor. But then, if you just check the wiki, it's on tower rotation 2. I've got a I've got a picture of the, you know, the Tectonic Terror event, and I've written down on paint the number of the rotation on each of those days, so I've got a pretty good reference there. Anyway, we're good to go. Oh, there's a good calendar thingy on Reddit. I'd have to look for that, because I like those very comprehensive pictures. Like there's this good floors 40 to 50 color-coded map with all the materials on it. Really good picture of that. I wonder if there's any for the rest of the tower. I haven't really searched for that. I've just been taking notes. '51 plus floors. Is that something they mentioned on the stream? Didn't they only mention that because someone asked them if there's gonna be higher floors? Well, this is lucky. Look at this, we've already got a silver snowcap and a snail. Early snail, happy days. Oh god. Beast collection quests. Yikes. That's got some work on it. Synfoil, yes. I think I need some of that. Mainly for the silent sniper tier 4. That costs a lot of that. More of it. Awesome. Alright, here it is. Yeah, so the stream is titled Short Stream, and yeah, I actually had a really bad throat ache yesterday. It was kind of like when I was sick a few weeks ago, kind of like it's coming back. So I definitely don't want to make this stream long today. It's not hurting yet, but I can feel a scratch already, so... No, you die. Oh, nasty, fancy. I guess you guys will no longer be as much of a joke as you used to be. Gonna have to pay a little bit of attention when fighting these guys from now on. Still not much, but just a little bit. Ultra pure. And I'm gonna stop picking up. I'm gonna drop it. I'm not allowed to pick it up yet. We still have to make it a couple of floors far, and we have to pick up all kinds of things. Damn, snowcaps though. By the way, if anyone's on their 6-star shooter quest, go do it. Like right now. Now's the time to do it. With the seasoned event, these things will make that quest happen for you, definitely. Also, stack 2 of these suckers, professional gymnasts. Double those, and when there's a Kamas guy against you, just go like this. Because those guys will be the way your armor breaks before you make it to 50. Excuse me. Come on. Come on. Not enough bounce all day. You really make most of your mistakes, I'd say, when running out of patience in Let It Die. And you actually do, or at least I actually do, run out of patience pretty quick. Because if you're farming and you're dealing with this constantly, the tango, they'll be indecisive and annoyingly so. Oh. At least you don't have the soul. Plus, oh, that's unfortunate. Ooh. Decided to go for the heavy hit instead of the combo because of this guy. Sniper, that's cool. Not gonna pick it up though. Although, why not? Rage move. I think I gave a tip once to bring a sniper if you're on a striker on the top floors. Well, top floors back in the day, 30 to 40, because you could take out the annoying bullet tubers in some rooms with it. Make for a much easier go of things. Hello, Sonic. The last paladin armor? Yeah, it doesn't end up as strong as I'd like it to, but it looks cool, and that's the most important thing. If you're looking for a Candlewolf armor though, I would upgrade the Fencer set. I got a feeling that thing's gonna be pretty strong. Okay, short floor, nothing special. Yeah, we're going left. Gotta use this now when we get into the next floor. Start healing over time. I'm a Poison Eater healer, by the way, and not a Vampire healer. Some people like Vampire more, but I like Poison Eater more. Ah, yeah, that's good. 3.6k. Few hundred more than you'd expect from the last Paladin. How much did the last Paladin end at? Isn't it like 3,200 or something like that? I guess I shouldn't say. I don't know. I don't remember at all how it ends up. I just remember it's worse than the Sengoku. It lost the fight against Sengoku. Oh well. Oh god. These guys are scary. They're the, anything using that weapon, this one, scares the hell out of me. It's one of those weapons that often catches me. I'm not wearing red napalm gear, so it's not as bad as it could be. I've got a video on my channel, a quick run to floor 50, I think it's called, and the first enemy in the entire run killed me and took a death medal. It was a striker using the bowling crusher, and I was wearing red napalm, and it takes half your health per hit when you're wearing red napalm because of the weakness to blunts. It's ridiculous. Hello? Cool, gotcha. It's always better to not get the... Oh, I thought he was stuck. But he's a badass. He's hardcore, so he doesn't care about poison. Alright, poison. Thank you very much. 20. Wait a minute, yeah. Let's have a look. Yep, this armor is weak to poison. I guess that's that's probably the one thing this armor has got going for it, in my opinion. Like, it doesn't look as cool as I thought it was gonna look. Still pretty cool, but you know, there's some things that are a bit silly about it. And its defense is weak to just about everything. I mean, it's seriously weak to just about everything that isn't slash, so it's like most enemies in the game will kick your ass. But yeah, it's weak to poison as well, so you get a lot of poison healing. Yeah, poison resistant armor will reduce the amount you heal to about 15 per tick, and the weakness to poison will increase the amount you heal to 20. I think 20 is the maximum, regardless of the weakness to poison. I mean, I don't think there's anything which is much weaker than 9% to poison, but yeah, stacking 2 times 9% to poison. Ooh, not hardcore. A treat, a rare treat. Also, they everything that's not hardcore just explodes. I think hardcore has got more defense too. I missed your question, Sonic. Yeah, I also hope that Pale Wind is not bad. Also, the hat needs to have an attack bonus on it, or I'm rioting. Attack bonus on hat or riot. Gung Ho, Grasshopper. It has to. It just has to. It needs to fit the trend. Technically, they could give it a. What's it called? What's that stat? Damn it, I missed it again. A stamina, yeah, that thing. Technically, they could give it a stamina buff. They could give it a stamina one, because we haven't had that yet for Forceman, but please don't. We've got a dex buff, so we need a strength buff too. And it would fit Milk, because Milk is the strength increasing nonsense. It's a Muscle International League Killers. And the icon for Milk is pumped up arms, so I would be shocked if it was an attack increase. No, Sonic, the Paladin armor isn't great, but it's also not the worst. So it'll give you decent armor if you max it out, but the best thing about it is the look. I think it looks really awesome. So, in fact, the first Candlewolf armor I wanted to work on and level up was the last Paladin armor when it got its tier 4, because I didn't have a Candlewolf normal armor set yet. Don't much care for this door. I wouldn't mind if we skipped this with a shop. It's so silly, like half of the runs to 46 we end up seeing the aluminium floor every time and skipping the cloth floor every time, which is not great because I do need that, you know, carbon fiber. No one here. Okay, nothing splits off over there. It should be a clear run to the exit now. Yep, there it is. If you should upgrade it? That's a difficult question. I need to know if you already upgraded anything. Actually, if you haven't got any good armor yet, I'd say upgrade something else, because there's armors that get much more defense value. Then you only really need something that'll get you through your first Forceman, don't you? And then you'll be using Forceman for the rest of the game. For the rest of the game. A bit of armor breakage. bit late on that. I didn't want you to do that. I wanted to use your range attack. Now I want you to use your physical attack. Go on. Okay.
Nice one.
We have defeated Pyramid Head.
Is that all you got?
No, got more. I'll be with you in a sec.
Come on. Faster.
Alright. So who's here? Oh, don't look this way. Look away, look away. Come on. That's good enough. I'm gonna try and miss. Still hit? Yeah. That's... Now, did anyone else hear that you always get a headshot with the sniper, even if you miss? Isn't that the weirdest thing ever? Whoa, hey, don't go, like, kicking my ass so thoroughly.
Primo.
Hey! Aw. Yeah, very much strike. Got lucky there. Like, we're getting our ass kicked. I've got to look for someone using a poison weapon and try and get their poison weapon tick on me. Hold on, I just realized this is not a shop floor, so we could find good cloth. The fencing armor, by the way, I know the resource costs because I've been upgrading it on my Let's Play account. If anyone is interested in farming before they get the set, it costs a ton of silk and metal. So starts off costing a ton of massive iron and silk, a bit of bone as well, and something else that's escaping me right now. Oh yeah, Candlewolf Black, of course. So you'll mostly be farming Candlewolf Black, Massive Iron and Silk to upgrade just about every piece of fencer armor. It's got pretty easy material requirements, to be honest. I was happy with that. Poof. Okay, why not heal this weapon a little bit? Use those shrooms. Lasers. I was wondering if you can't defeat white steel using just your bare hands. Okay, easy floor, no problems there. Did I upload that video? Yeah, I think just before I started streaming, I uploaded a bonus episode from my Let's Play, going up against a twink. I don't know if anyone else has been getting up to that, making another account or just somehow finding a way to restart playing through Let It Die. But it's a very odd experience now. You can seriously get overpowered early. You have people trying to make a game of it to see how ridiculously overpowered they can get as early as possible. Oh really, DK? Oh. Oh. Something broke. Oh, the trap destroyed the box. Yeah. Did you get the Death Burner Iron yet? I'm sure you could get that early if you have some lucky logins or login purchases with the hernia machine, or if you just don't mind wasting a few death medals for it when it shows up, if it's for death medals. Because I know you can get the dot red from as soon as max is available to you, and then I don't know how rare or difficult the other materials are, but I think steel is involved, and yeah, you can technically get all of those materials really early depending on your luck. Ooh yeah, the drill. Yeah, the drill is fantastic, isn't it? I think it... excuse me. I think it really shines in TDM. Bam. Also, you're seeing a ton of Death Burner in TDM. Yep. Ah yes. Top grade aluminium, steel, reversal. You could farm floor 9 for reversal metal. I guess it isn't the easiest to get. The aluminium and steel you'd have to be lucky with. But hey, if you're getting well into TDM early on, you might just find those resources in the reward packs anyway. I just know that I've been seeing some crazy invaders in my world, some crazy expeditioners, some hunters. I've seen people with the blue machete come after me already. I've seen people with the 4-star Kamas. I've got a couple of videos recorded. There's going to be a few more twinks I'm going to show off before the next Let's Play episode. Okay, so this is the last floor. Might do another one after this one. Yeah. Cone is very quickly outclassed. I wonder, can you like one-shot him already with your rage move unarmed? Your fist rage move? It's always fun using that fist rage move on those early bosses. Ah yeah. Maxed out Kamas, it's ridiculous, isn't it, that people find it fun to go and invade people with their overpowered Kamas. They know they're going to one-shot you or two-shot you. It's like, GG, good job guy, you know. You've successfully killed me, and what do you get for it? Kind of like Dark Souls. This game is a lot like Dark Souls when it comes to the expeditions being a lot like invasions. Targeted harassment. You can heal me. Heal me, please. Gimme. Okay. Took a bit of damage, but he's gonna heal us up nicely with that. Oh. Put you on fire. Yeah, nice exchange. I'm happy with how that went. Lizard. Come with me. Yeah, it's a lot like Dark Souls. With the, you know, the people playing through the entire game, which is challenging, yes. Getting the end game stuff and then harassing new players with their overpowered stuff. It's a challenge to get, but I don't see what kind of satisfaction you get out of killing people. especially since it's not really PvP. It's still, your fighter is still controlled by the AI at the moment. But even in PvP, I saw it in World of Warcraft 2. Running into random people and you have PvP gear and you're on a PvP server, I never felt good killing people out in the wild, because if you think about it, people doing player versus player have multiple layers of advantages over the non-player versus player person. You could say they just have to get into the player versus player mindset, and everyone in the game has to be at war with each other, but you know, don't want to be constantly giving it your all. You want to play a relaxing game sometimes. Some people just want to farm, some people want to do professions or something. And then you swoop in with your your hotkeys set, like all your cooldowns, your perfect cooldown button. You got your target ready, you're going to use your Pom Pyro or whatever the hell you're going to hit them with. And they've got their backs still turned at you, so they just see some crazy shit flying in at them and they're already half dead before they realize they're in combat with you, and then you got them. Good job. You feel good about yourself now. I did play arenas too a bit, but those were also not that fun. If you want to get into arguments with your friends, do some arena. Get into arena. Excuse me? What are you looking for? Hey, buddy? Seriously. Oh. Excuse me? The Switch, it's an interesting handheld, isn't it? Isn't Dark Souls coming to it? Dark Souls Remastered? Man, that's gonna be... I heard it's a very successful platform, but if Dark Souls comes to it, then it's gonna be unstoppable. Oh, come on. How much nonsense am I gonna get in one room? Please die. Thank you.
Amazing.
Someone's upset about something. Listen to her. Oh man. Getting knocked on the floor again. Someone's killing me again. Just a bad day at the office for this one. The other one's going absolutely mental though. Ooh, got it. Run complete. Guess I'll go ahead and pick up everything I still can from this floor. Oh no. Still some fight left in this floor. Killing the kids. Yeah. I think I'll use some of these, one of these mushrooms. I didn't have to resort to a rage move a single time. Actually no, I did once. Whoops. Shit, I lost her. And now she's screaming again. Is that you? Calm down, please. Fireworks, yeah. Fireworks is a fun weapon, very versatile. If you use it early on, it seems underpowered, deceptively so, because it takes a lot of mastery before it starts getting its damage over time, lingering, floating hitbox. But once it starts getting multiple hits, you realize it's not a completely crap weapon. Unfortunately, I think it drops off in efficiency the further on in the game you get. So really only if you stick with it from the very beginning, it can possibly be fun and useful for you. I mean, maybe it's still good now, I haven't leveled mine up to a level where I can use it. I know the rage move is crazy. What? Special steel, great. I am finding it more often now. Maybe it's fixed. Maybe it's only on the streams. I did like 2 or 3 runs after last stream and I didn't find it again, so I'll start a stream every time I look for it, because then I'll get more luck. Yeah. What about, how often have you killed yourself with it by accident? How often have you readied the rage move and had an enemy run at you so fast that you didn't think they were going to be that close to you, and had yourself be, you know, a part of the explosion, a part of the fun? Yeah. I've had like, yeah, too many mishaps with the fireworks launcher. Pretty often during kill coin farming sessions, trying to get like 1 million kill coins on my lucky star, because, you know, rage moves kind of breaks up the monotony of a kill coin farming run. Get all those cool weapons, and then use their own upgraded weapons against them with rage move. Got another golden rat. I think I'll eat this lizard. We might be fatigued. Could have been a while since we've last eaten a beast. Some people hear the stomach growling. I never pick up on that. Probably one of the most hidden game mechanics in Let It Die, the hunger mechanic. It's really, you know, if the guys at top are listening, don't know if they listen to these streams, but fix the hunger mechanic. Have some visual representation anywhere on your screen. It can be very minute. It doesn't have to stick out like a sore thumb. It could be like a little colored bar just behind your life bar or something. Just a very small bar that shows like how hungry you're getting. I don't even know if it's a scale, if it scales up. I just think it's hungry or not hungry, and how much beasts do I have to eat for it to go away? I don't know. I've never really heard the stomach growling. It's such a silly thing. Yeah, some people have got a really good ear for that sound effect, but I always miss it. Hockey stick rage move. I rarely use the hockey stick rage move. I don't know if it was on my Let's Play or an episode farming between Let's Plays, but I've had a lot of bad deaths going on in Candlewolf. I'm sure you'll see in my Let's Play there's gonna be episodes coming up. Or it's already been, I'm not sure. Huh. There's gonna be another one tomorrow. Yeah, I'm dying a lot in Candlewolf. And some of it's being overpowered hunters being sent after me, and one death I had was just really silly. So I want to get that cool drill arm Gortastic against a hater, and I'm in that little room in Candlewolf. You've got these long corridors sometimes, kind of underground corridors, and you got this one with the locker where they pop out of. And I got them readied up for a Gortastic, and I want to swap weapons, but I can't because there's a piece of resource under me. So I get off the resource and swap weapons to my drill arm, because I wanted a drill arm a Gortastic because I like that thing. And they get ungroggied by the time I position myself right, you know, because when you're standing on weapons or resources, you can't swap weapons because the resource is on there, and you mess up. So I press triangle and R2 to do the Gortastic, but instead he does the rage move because, yeah, they're out of their groggy state. And the rage move is kind of like the hockey stick, and it bounced between them and me a couple of times, and it kicked my ass. I got hit a bunch of times by my own rage move for the drill, and yeah, that's a death. And they're expensive. They're almost 100,000 up there. Yeah, tier 4 drill arm. That would be pretty cool. Ugh. Disgusting. Okay, why not? I'm gonna need it for one upgrade, but I'd rather have some purple. Anyway, I'll do one more run for sure. The drill arm. Does anyone else think it's ridiculously durable? Like, I don't know, almost overpowered in its durability? If you only use the jab attack, it lasts forever. It just doesn't break. I did a TDM war using that thing, and the amount of kills I can get, the amount of jabs, is just insane. I'm thinking it might be because of its normally supposed to have multiple hits, damage type, so you're doing a continuous stream of like 10 or more hits with the drill attack, and that's why it's got an overpowered durability on it, because you're supposed to take a lot of hits to the weapon, but it also has that jab, which is a lot of damage in one hit. So overpowered durability on that. Yeah. I've been farming Goto also with the drill arm, because yeah. Some people have the katana or the Masamune from TDM, and that probably is the only other like really overpowered weapon I can think of that stage of the game, other than the drill arm, to be destroying things with. T4, the rage of the drill for defending. I don't know if it's up on my channel yet, but I'd had a TDM strike, I think, going up against the hockey stick. And yeah, of course, they hit me. It went through their legs, knocked me down. Okay, gonna get rid of this now and we'll be good to go straight away. I've not used it very often, actually. Just once by accident, and I've seen other people use it in TDM.
Oh, welcome back.
So what does it do? It's like a spinning attack that goes forward in a straight line to your target, but doesn't it bounce around?
A masterpiece has been born.
Yeah, sniper rage, I've had that happen to me.
Come back anytime.
Like, I showed off the sniper attack. Mathieu actually taught me something I didn't know about the game yet. I'm learning new things about Let It Die, well, not on a daily basis, but still pretty frequently. The sniper, did anyone else not know this yet? That the sniper, even if you don't aim at someone, that it'll hit them if you do the rage move. It's a guaranteed hit. Like, you don't even have to aim. I never knew that. Also, it doesn't make any sense to me. I can understand that it would work like that, but yeah, I don't really understand how you could be rewarded for not getting a hit. Yeah, I showed it off earlier against that one hater. I deliberately That helmet is the hater that I was fighting earlier. I deliberately aimed here, actually here. He was still in the scope. I aimed here and I still hit him with the rage move. And apparently that's how it works. It's just a guaranteed hit for reasons. Fires a high-powered bullets at the target's head. Vague, of course, as usual. So yeah, it's a guaranteed headshot, but it's also like a guaranteed hit, like even if you're aiming not at them. Now I don't know how extreme it goes, like if they're behind you over there and you aim over here, that it'll still hit them. It's nonsensical in my opinion. I mean, Mathieu has been farming the jackals with the sniper, so he probably pretty much is the authority on the sniper rifle, because he's probably got like 1,000,000 kills on him by now, still farming him. I believe he's almost got like all their blueprints, but need like 200 kills per jackal to get like almost guaranteed their blueprint. I think I've got 30 to 40 kills of each jackal, and I've got the whole set of the Jackal Z, so I think I got very lucky on that. Or I looted them before their drop rate was nerfed. I heard if you defend against the sniper rage move, it does almost nothing to you for some reason. But I started a fight and they were raging at me. I didn't notice it was the sniper because it's never been used on me before. I thought it was the Kamas, and I ran and jumped in this direction, and I was looking at them while I jumped, and their gun just snapped right to me. Like it was just in one flash, it was aimed at me, bam, headshot. So yeah, it was weird. I don't know if it's intended or if it's a bug, but it is crazy how the sniper rifle rage move is working right now. What does low damage? The sniper? I think a sniper is probably like a very situational weapon. It's a good jackal killer. TDM defense, apparently as well. Okay, you go away, and I'm good to go. Oh yeah, I should definitely check my login bonus, or at least the Deathmobile of my Let's Play account. Got 4 death medals on this one earlier from the Deathmobile, but that should be random for everyone, isn't it? Yeah, definitely check it out. Like Mathieu was pretty insistent on the fact that it was a guaranteed, you're going to hit them no matter where you aim. And I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it, but yeah. We tested it and it did hit them, so crazy, nonsensical, but it's still the truth. You can't handle the truth. Yep, but don't forget that there's a decal that works very well in synergy with the rage move on the sniper. Quickly hop to my picture book. Where is that thingy bob? Decal. Hope I don't look over it. There it is. One shot, one kill. Increase attack power during headshots by 70%. If you stack a couple of these, and then stack a couple of these, if you're lucky enough to have those two, that's a lot of damage on the jackals right there. A lot of damage. Guaranteed headshot, guaranteed hit. But then, you know, like, why not just use this? Murderous hockey stick. It'll cost you less. Because rage move on the sniper does eat a bunch of durability. I think you lose half on each rage move. Just collect the fungus, have a 6-star striker or 5-star striker. The good decals, you know the ones, Barbarian, Giant Killer, stuff like that. Maybe Super Alloy. Did I call it Aluminium Alloy again? Super Alloy. Get all that. Frongusum, max upgraded Murder Stick. Should like one-shot him with the R1. Ah, Serial Killer. I wish I had that. Oh, hello. I'm not even paying attention. Ooh, this is a classic model right here. This is what I look like fighting bosses before I beat the game. Actually, it took me a while to look like that. I totally focused on upgrading the weapons over anything else when going up the tower the first time. And the reason is guard shrooms. They were super not rare back in the day, so you didn't need armor. You just needed guard shrooms. Let's pick up this rock and throw it at the sitting duck. See if I can get a hit. Yay, got him. Okay. You can actually look at your inventory while you're in this what am I going to do with this thing menu. You can just press start and go to your normal inventory and look at something. So if you wanted to put the snail in the first spot and there's something there, you can, I think you can drop it. I'm going to try and drop something. Yeah. And then we can pick that up. Yeah, so you can kind of, you can mess with your inventory while you're picking up a beast. I mean, I don't know if anyone cares for poison eater snail scrats. Hell yeah, yeah, we're all fired up. Come and kill us. We're ready. Yeah, Medusa is broken. I considered it broken. Like, if it's not real poison, if it's a different kind of poison, make them a different color or something. Make them turn red or green, but not making them turn purple. Everything else looks the same, but for some reason their AI doesn't act properly. It doesn't make them puke or vomit like they otherwise would. Like, what is the reason for that? I wish I knew. But also I wish it wasn't so. Like, yay, range poison, and then, oh, they never puke. I'd use the Medusa much more often if it actually worked like it should. I should add it to my list of things that are not as they should be. Okay, so we've got an interesting first floor. Not the easiest one to start off in. Actually, of all the floors you start off at, I wonder if anyone's ever going to make a list or something of possible floor swaps, because there's really only a limited number of possible floors that can be traded in for your floors. Like the single entrance, single exit is going to be replaced by an equivalent like single entrance, single exit from somewhere else in the tower, and the same with the two exits on top and the one entrance on the bottom. It's going to be replaced by another floor which has three prongs, I guess. So Usogaya is often used. Yeah, this floor, I feel like I see it pretty often while climbing. I don't know what it is, which one. Is it? No, I don't know. It's not Yotaka Cho. Yotaka Cho is much more tough than this one. Could be Mitsuba. There's still a bunch of floors I don't know properly by heart from the upper ages. Come on. Oh god. Jump scare. For a moment there I thought he was walking past me. Then all of a sudden he turned and attacked me. Fire weapon? Cool. Okay. Another pretty good start to the run. We got a snail already, fungus, a fire source. Good stuff. I realize there's a Dragon Buster sword lying there, but I don't consider that a fire source. It's too awkward to catch beasts on fire with. It works, but it's definitely an inferior fire starter. Like every other fire weapon you can find is better than the Dragon Buster sword for cooking. Alright. For a second there I forgot what I was talking about. Yeah, the floors swapping out. Like one really easy floor is a raw ensemble equivalent. Like one, it has 2 corridors on like either side, and it's got this little courtyard in the middle with the circular well trap, which if you stomp on the chest, the scratch tubers will drop. It's got a little, you know, playground turret. That's a really easy floor to get on the first one. An annoying one would be, what's it called? Wanoki? Wanoki clone? That's an annoying one to get. Spamming that phrase. Ooh, nice one. Cook you a little bit. Reload. Oh, terrible. I knew he was going to do it. Just backing off and backing off so he can reload with his allies defending him. No, no, not that attack. Do the other attack. No, no, no. The other one. Please. Oh, good. Do it. Nah, that's not going well. Oh god. Man. That crossbow though. Damage. Damage, abnormal damage. I guess we are weak to everything, so I'm playing poorly. Heal, please. Oh, you bastard. I swear. How dare you. Actually. Yeah. Go away. This run's gonna cost a death medal. I already know. This is combinations like that. I'm not alert enough right now to deal with something like a brain twister like that. Okay. I know, right? Yes, there's certain combinations of enemies that really just confuse the hell out of me. Like someone taking pot shots at range, well, like a charger is charging at you. I don't know how to deal with that without taking the chip damage. And in this case it's not chip damage, it's actual damage. Well, he knows we're here. I just hope they don't all know we're here. Hey! Oops. I knew it. I could actually feel the controller shake twice, so I knew we'd triggered his living on the edge. Yeah, it felt like a survive, for sure. Hey, Bolts, welcome. What's up here? Do I need this? Probably. Oh, no. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't you dare. I know he's going to do his sword attack. He's just psyching me out. Look at that. He's not using a single crossbow attack. He's psyching me the hell out. He wants to use that Dragon Master Sword on me. He knows I get caught by it half the time. But I'm going to confuse him back. I'm going to drop my snail and see how he reacts. Yeah, just wait for me to heal up. How will he respond if I hit him with a snail? Oh! They've woken up. Nice one. Hey, half meats. Hey, thank you.
You go to hell!
Okay. Nice little healing there. Whew. Off to a rocky start. Already lost our live stream. Anyway, you'll often see that in Let It Die. The enemy will have a ranged weapon, and if you get them stuck in a corner like this or just against the wall, you'll often have that they shoot at you, but they don't know how to target you properly anymore. They'll just shoot in that direction. They'll just stand here shooting while you're over here in the corner next to them. The corners and the walls seem to mess with their proper targeting. Oh really? That would be an interesting challenge actually, using a knife throughout the game. It's nice that it's an option nowadays. I mean, getting tier 4 would make it definitely possible to play through the game using it. If it didn't have that tier 4, I don't know how you'd beat the last boss with it and other like tanky bosses. That would be a ridiculous challenge. I do like a couple of things about the knife. I like the range move, and I like the ground stab. Those are awesome. Forward lunge, also cool. You just zoom in and zoom back out. But its range is so short. And I don't know if it breaks quickly. Oh, this is not right. That has to be there, and the snail in the first slot. Next tier 4 release, a a death burner and drill. Okay, not that way. How much combo attacks does it have? I don't think I've ever really used it enough to check that out. I know the moment you get it, it's one of the better damages in the game, because you will have upgraded most of your things to +4 by then if you're upgrading stuff, and the knife starts off with 70 something damage, while a lot of the dot stuff ends with 70 to 80 damage when you max it out. I think there's only one weapon stronger than it, and that would be the iron, red hot iron. But the knife is really damaging when you first get it. It's possibly the strongest weapon you can have. Next to the axe, the steel axe is stronger, but the second place might be the dagger for War Ensemble, not taking into account any charger gear. Yeah, blue flame iron. You wouldn't even see it, because the iron's a pretty inconspicuous weapon. All you can see is those little hooks. It's barbed. Maybe they'll change its color, because the other red hot iron plus is already a color change. Oh, no, you. Okay. Okay, we should survive. Nope. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, nope. Don't you dare. Boom! There's a couple of techniques you can use against the commas when 1 versus 1. If you're in a group, then you're screwed. Just give up. But when one-on-one commas, even without dodge spamming, like I've got the decal set up to decently do, you can use stuff like baits and then hide. I think they do 4 bursts of shots. They might try and shoot like 8 shots in a row, and then you know that after dodging 3 you can start charging and like sneak through the last of their shots, and then they're reloading, and then you can stop them from reloading. If you hit them on time, you can stop them from having reloaded, and then you can get them into a loop of constant failing at reloading. What kind of a badass is this? Pretty tanky. Okay, did take a bit of damage on him. Knight Raider Pants, Water Tanks. 4. Okay. Yeah, parry. Parry. Riposte. Got my sword and board. It's Dark Souls set up in here. A new mic. Ooh, if it sounds like it, then yay. But no, it's the same. Does it sound crappier or better than it used to? If I sound a little different, it's because I'm getting sick again. Skull Punisher Pants. Someone drowned. We haven't seen him come back up. Excuse me. Take care, Pikachu.
Jesus Christ! I fucking died in you.
Oh my god. Yes, this place is a hellhole. Oh, that weapon. Ugh. The warriors have been annoying on my Let's Play account. They're kicking my ass, man. Do a lot of damage still. Even wearing some decent upgraded armor. That weapon is just annoying. Plunk. Oh yeah, that's right. Which one is he? Is he the first one you can get? You can prompt there. It's the one who puts his hand forward in a fist and starts yelling. Yeah. You can taunt as much as you want if you use that fighter. It's pretty cool.
Jesus Christ!
I wonder if it's him though. We're getting closer, I can tell, because his voice is getting louder. Just follows the direction of the swearing. Here he is. Take your hat off. I want to know which one you are. Excuse me. Yeah, actually. Oh god. I should not try and parry because they've got guard break. Oh, it's the bald guy. I'm pretty sure it's not the bald guy who you can taunt with whenever you want. Yeah, I'm not gonna parry anymore. I'm gonna get myself killed. Too much weapons already have guard break in the game. Weapons you wouldn't even think. I think even the claw has guard break. Wait a minute. While I explore this place, I'm gonna plop on some poison healing. Oh, I can't. There are walls. Have I got any other beasts with me? Nope. I'll just eat a half meat. Might as well. Better than get myself killed. This seems like a perfect storm, kind of. Like, I wouldn't heal myself because I'd lose my snail, but because of not healing, the corridor would be my the death of me. Okay. I'm sure some people will know what floor this is, but I don't. Is it her who screeches? Yeah, I wonder if they did them. Yeah, they must have done them both simultaneously, right? The game didn't release earlier in Japan than it did around the world. English was always there, so. I knew it. That went better than expected. Pure luck at play here. Get his attention. Oh, that's right. I lost the barb meat. Through a through grenade, kind of a smoke grenade. Smoking them out. Ah, get wrecked. That's actually a valid strategy. If you can sneak up on someone to throw a poison snail at them and get them poisoned. One reason I don't do it that often is, well, there's a few reasons. The first reason is I often just don't think. I rush in and hit things. Hack and slash gameplay. Another thing is I don't want to risk killing the snail by accident. Oh yeah, death medals. I haven't spent any yet. Damn. I don't know. Don't want to jinx it. I usually don't. Well, I think It depends what kind of mood I am, but sometimes I'll be extremely standoffish on using death metals. Most of the time I'll be extremely standoffish. I'll only use them if I'm stubborn and I want to get revenge on someone who killed me, who shouldn't have killed me. Or if I'm somewhere like here, or really high and I don't want to buy back my fighter. Spend time farming, but a lot of the time I will just farm back the cash to get him back. Because death metals are very rare. And real money, important. The new jackals probably just replace the old jackals, won't it? What do you think? Oh god, don't hit me with that. Also don't hit me with the other weapon. Come over here. Well, you're dying. I've died before against the spiked bat, trying to use it to get me a healing overtime, and well, I'll put it this way, don't try and eat the third attack, the one where you two-hand the bats to get poison healing, because that will probably not end well if you're wearing red napalm. Eat one of the first two attacks. Yeah, if you're lucky enough to get a lot of poison weapon users, the Poison Eater can be a much more useful decal than the Vampire. Of course, Vampire requires less fall. They both have pros and cons, you know, either would be good. Just make sure you have one of them for going top floors. You could do it without. Just like, you're kind of relying on finding those beasts. And I'm sure you could get unlucky and get all DoD floors with not good beasts. Or, actually, do they spawn the top grade beasts in the lower floors? I think they do. But you do often just not find many beasts. There are lots of floors there that not many beasts spawn naturally anyway. And then you won't find any. Golden snowcap, that's cool. I think I'll use that with something. Oh, I've got all three. Yep. I use it to fix this armor a bit and the weapon. I'll just eat all three of them. And we're over here. I'm gonna buy the shovel since, you know, we've got the option. See if we can kill something with it.
Welcome.
There it is. That's as upgraded as I've got it so far. Tier 2 plus 2, 1800 damage. And its durability 1543. Most weapons at plus 4 seem to end up with 1701 durability. It would seem. It seems like a important standard that most weapons stick to. Some of them I've noticed go further than that though. The Dragon Buster Sword S, 1799. Bit more than normal. Kind of cheating. And the special recolored longsword family, or tree, I guess, upgrade tree, has a really high amount of durability there, 4000 plus.
Come back anytime.
Yeah, well, it makes sense that they'd be thinking about it. Like, a theory I had was that you defeat... If they want to keep both jackals in the game, I don't know where they'd spawn, but I was thinking about the upgrades. That to get the second type of jackal would unlock you they would unlock the next tier of upgrade, but you'd have to have the first armor of the first jackals to be able to... Yeah, you'd have to upgrade the jackal gear completely, the first jackals, and then you defeat the second jackals, and then you can build upon it. But that would take a crazy amount of farming. Also, they'd have to up the drop rate to make sure that not everyone got super angry at them. But it probably won't work that way. That would be crazy. Okay, got the shovel. We're gonna equip that. There we go. Yeah, I think most people are cautious that the first jackals are gonna disappear and be replaced by the new ones. I think that would be the most realistic thing to happen, because I'm sure anyone who has the jackal, the first jackal type, their gear, sees that it's pretty bad. So they wouldn't really... Well, they'd be improving the game by taking them out completely. Because it isn't properly balanced, you could say. Like, it's way overpriced and way underpowered, so it's not well balanced. So, if you ask me, it would make sense for them to just straight up replace the original jackals and have the jackal's first type armor be kind of like legacy gear for people to show off who's been with the game for a while. But then, yeah, if you don't have it yet, get to farming. If you care for that. But honestly, there's quite a few things that I've missed out on that I've not bothered with. Like the sword. Way not enough time. I'd have to hit him with something stronger than Frongus to get him stunned long enough to get the charge. Yeah, the charge takes forever on this. Damn. Ooh, almost got an explosion. Yeah, the buzzsaw guys are annoying. But he's gone. Right, a weird floor. Getting all the BOD. Hey. Damn it. Damn it. Okay, gotta pay attention. You bobbed when you should have weaved. Anyway. Out of healing options, so I've got to play better. Hello, poison wielder. I like that. And wait for my poison to run out. I'm gonna ask him to heal me. Is there any resources over here? Tough room. Well, might as well use it. I'm worried there's going to be another hater there that'll also see me. Oh, they've spotted me. I actually pressed the eat button, but instead it swapped. Hey, thank you. Oh, that's terrible. It's just a little bit better than if I would have been hit by the snail or poison. And he hits me again. Actually, how much am I going to heal for? Am I even going to recover the damage he's taken away? Oh, probably. Anyway, after this video I'm definitely going to be doing some farming because it's Friday, so I think I'll be going to the Golden Beasts floor on my Let's Play account. What am I saying, Golden Beast floor? Just Beast floor, Chudo. I'll be going to Chudo, up and down, 6th floor. I think I'll clear out that floor. I'll set a number on it, like I want 50 beasts today or something. I think when you're dealing with these season quests, you don't want to slack on them completely. Like you want to set yourself a target on the weekly. Like for TDM raids, let's say when there's a war you can go all out. You get like 50 out of your 100 season quests done. But other than that, it's like 15 raids a week or something like that. And 15 raids a week, 20 beasts a week. Got to keep it like a manageable number, otherwise you'll, you know, you go crazy. Squish. Oh, you two. You're dying all the time. Yeah, you die. Oh, you first. Yeah. I wanted to dodge through the damage backwards, which is not the right way. Oh, they found me. Gotta get out of here. Oh. Oh, oh. Don't hit me in midair. Thank you. Dangerous situation. I'm gonna get to a safer place. Did you eat my snail? Oh, how dare you. You ate my snail, didn't you? You cheater. I'm not allowed to do that. How am I gonna heal? Well, they ate my snail. Can't make any mistakes now. Run back red. This is actually pretty bad news. I think we're on floor 4. The floor that I like farming screamers on. I recognize this place. It's a pretty large floor. Gonna need that. Whee! Yep, haven't been here yet. Yep, we dealt with. Zombie Chopper Plus, 3,700 damage. But no poison. Okay, there's a dead end on this floor somewhere, and luckily we can see through the red mist that that's a room we're gonna try and avoid, actually. I hope I can unlock the next floor without going to that room. I don't care if I miss out on a resource, even if it's special steel. I'll waste the death metal going to that room, I'm sure. Oh yeah, take care, DK. The run's not going to be much longer, so it'll be up on YouTube afterwards if you're interested. How it ends. Yeah, they're laughing. They know how it's going to end. Oh. Well, you can always check it out on YouTube afterwards. It's you stopped at 2 hours 50, so let's see. I'm just gonna run. When in doubt, tactical retreat. I wish the mean man hadn't eaten my pet snail. I needed that snail. Is there anyone nearby? Okay. Has anyone dropped poison weapons? Ugh. Guess it's better than nothing. I noticed one of them was not hardcore. Rage. I've got 5 rage. Honestly, I should take that into serious consideration when dealing with the next enemy. One of them spotted me. Hello. I want to wave, but all I've got is jiggle.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I love their reactions. You. Wake up. No wait, I'll hit him with the mushroom. That will kill me if I eat it. Hey. Nope. Can't seem to get his attention. So sneaky. Yeah. One down. Welcome back. Yeah, you keep taunting me, but you just empty words. Listen. Damn, this last floor is tough. And yeah, this is floor 4. A floor 4 clone. I recognize it anywhere. I've been farming the hell out of it for the 1000th Scream request. Yep, this is not a floor you want to see. It has many enemies in it. Right. The servers? Is there something wrong with the login servers? So I don't know if it came out today, but I bought it today, Monster Hunter World. Going to be playing it a bit later. Very hyped, high expectations. But then I played the beta, did look pretty fun. Did seem good from the beta. I wonder if people managed to take out those tough monsters that I was never able to kill. Oh shit! Not paying attention. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna try and bait out his barrage from while he's in there. Not here. No, no, no. Oh. Just in time. But still, no healing, no recovery. This room, it has a scratch tuber on the top left. It's got a hovering tuber over here, and it's got like 4 screamers hiding behind 3 sets of boxes here. In the original floor 4. This room. I'm gonna try and pull one at a time. Yeah, just one please. Wow. No. Oh god. Yeah. No rage. Didn't want to deal with that. If it was any other set of weapons, I'd say yes, I'll try it and void in and sneak past. Hey, special steel. Okay. Another successful run, really. Like 2 special steals in a row. One per run. Right. No, I am gonna spam rage. I'm gonna stay alive. Worst case scenario, just wasting the weapon prematurely. 20k wasted. Much better than wasting a death metal. Not interested. Ooh, nailed him. So yeah, this is probably the way, well, that I like to tackle top floors nowadays. With the hardcore guys, I'll instead have my rage weapon in the place where my poison weapon used to be. Not much changed, just you can't rely on it on every hater. You can rely on it for tough situations or 2-on-1 situations. Burner. Okay, don't have to be here. So yeah, a bit later on today I'm gonna be farming out the beast floor a little bit. Don't know how much beasts I'll be picking up. I might have I might get beasts and Troom out of it. I'll pick up the beasts, throw them down on the same floor, kill them, and I'll pick up the mushrooms that come from them. I wonder what weapon I'll use to easily kill them all. Electric weapons seem to do the trick. This has got to be... What's the fastest weapon to kill a bunch of beasts with without accidentally toasting them and getting cooked beasts instead? Like, I'll have the Kamas. But is there anything easier to kill them with? I know the drill arm would be a negative, because that's got the downward stabbing attack. But if you ever tried to kill a beast with the drill arm, it's a bit derpy. There's resources here. I'm gonna have a look over on the other side. Might be another special steel. O trip here. Yeah, I'll take it. Whoops. Close one. Okay. We are regenerating health, so I guess we're not hungry. That's something. Yep. That's the end. Did anyone else play Let It Die today? Has anyone had death medals from their Deathmobile spawning? Because I got 4 death medals from the Deathmobile today, and I'm wondering if I should check it out on my Let's Play account. See if I get the 4 death medals from that too. Hey, another special seal. Sweet. Oh, you too, Sonic? Awesome. Wow, and then I definitely have to hop on my Let's Play account, because the death medals are far more valuable to me there. Because that storage space needs 1,000 slots ASAP. Oh, they're rewarding him through the Deathmobile? No, I mean the Deathmobile though. Would they give you the apology death medals through the Deathmobile. That would be a really weird way to distribute them to people. What if it's still on cooldown? You may have just already like straight up picked it up not so long ago. Steel. Do I need steel? I've only got 5. I'll take one just in case. Ultra, massive iron. Massive iron. Damn, that's right. Nearly a ton of that for the fencer set. Well, I'll take it all with me. Not that I've got the space, but hey. I'm sure I've got some space left on my fighters. 2 special steel this time. Insane. That is really good. I feel like the spawn rate is back to where it used to be before I started complaining about it. And I don't think it was a coincidence though. I mean, 20 runs, 2 special steel. And that's 20 runs over the course of many weeks streaming and farming for it. So it's not just one day that I was having no luck, it was a consistent. But hey, last stream it was dropping, and special steel's dropping again on the lowest iron type floor, so I think whatever the case is, it seems back to what I remember it as back when top floors were just out. Let's see if there's a mail concerning the maintenance. There might be some information in that. Woot version 2.6. I don't know where he's getting these numbers. 2.6. I thought it was 1.3 that we were at, or 1.3.1, or 1.31, and then 1.32. So what is this 2.6? Oh, what's all this? I guess I haven't looked at this for ages on my main account. End of season reward. Yeah, Masamune Blade S blueprint for gold. I ended up at gold last season. I wonder what the TDM reward for this season is going to be. Apology coins, 10,000 kill coins. Okay, peanuts. Stream 1 death medal. Okay, please collect for reward. I did collect that 1 death medal. Yeah, so that's the one you were referring to. But I got 4 from the from this box here. Well, anyway, I'll be on my Let's Play account for farming beasts anyway today, because I'm gonna be checking out that floor. There it is. Chudo. Same floor as I used to farm kill coins. How much beast was I have on there? Let's see. It may have 1 or 2 in the area with the hovering tuber. Then I'll have 2 in each side area, and like 7 or 8 just in the corridor in between. There's like more than 10 beasts on that floor. There's a short floor, pretty short run from Nashioguchi as well. Ah, so they're sending them in waves. I should probably have a look at that stream. Like I've heard of it, but I should probably check it out. I heard they were doing that they were not having much luck with, they were having audio issues or something. They were messing something up. Well, I think that's going to be it actually. I've done 2 runs. We've been streaming for 3 hours though. Good run, actually. Got a lot of good resources. Free special steel. So let's call that a success. I think I'll check if I can upgrade something with it. I may be missing side materials. Wouldn't shock me if I was missing carbon fiber. Shaking his head. It's like, nope, you're not going to get anywhere with these materials.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm. So, Forceman stuff. Focusing on Forceman. Special steel. Where is that Black Thunder? Oh, there it is. Yeah. I think I'll upgrade this Black Thunder armor. I was holding off on it because 4 special steel seemed like a bit much, but now I can definitely afford it, having picked up 3 of those 6 special steel today. So there we go. That's the main defensive armor of the Black Thunder done. So the chest and legs, very important. White steel's fully upgraded. Red napalm's fully upgraded. Black Thunder's fully upgraded. Besides the helmet, both sets. So I've still got work on the helmet. I don't like upgrading that because it's the least valuable of the armors, and I rarely purchase them. But if I buy anything, I think I'd go more with the red napalm. So I'm gonna upgrade that further. 1 special steel, 1 war purple. I'm gonna look what this snowman outfit costs. Okay, resistant to pierce and blunts a little bit. I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on it. It's fine as is. You can spend resources whenever. Can always get them out.
Come back anytime.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's going to be it for the stream today. Good run, lots of good resources. Had a blast. So take care everyone, and see you again next week.